Imagine for a minute that, tomorrow, a new technology is unveiled, one that lets you upload your mind, every memory, every habit, every quirk and dream, all digitized and transferred to a computer. The ultimate backup. The big question on everyone's mind, quite literally, is, does this make your body irrelevant? On the surface, it feels almost dystopian, right? We're so used to the body being central to who we are. We exercise, we get nervous butterflies before a first date, we savor chocolate cake at midnight. But if our consciousness is liberated from the limitations of our biology, does the body just become this obsolete container, like a phone case when you upgrade your phone? Let's dig deeper, because this question goes way beyond sci-fi. It forces us to rethink identity, experience, and even what it means to be human. First, let's talk about the basic premise, mind uploading. In theory, you could copy the neural connections, the memories, the patterns that make you, and run them like software on another substrate, a supercomputer. Scientists call this substrate independence. Theoretically, you'd have all your thoughts, your sense of humor, your grudge against that guy who cut you off in traffic 5 years ago. All of it, existing digitally. Now, if your mind is in the cloud, what happens to your body? Does it just sit there, unused? Is it like an empty shell? It's tempting to think yes, but let's ask ourselves, what is your relationship with your body, anyway? Let me give you a real-world example. Have any of you used VR lately? Like, really gotten into a game or simulation with a headset and haptic gloves? Maybe you were swinging a virtual lightsaber or exploring an alien planet. Notice how your sense of self isn't just in your head, it encompasses your whole bodily presence, even if the body is virtual. You flinch, duck, sweat. But at the end of the day, you take the headset off and feel your aching knees. Your body brings the experience to life, even when the world is digital. Now, imagine a future where you've uploaded your mind. What, then, do you lose by ditching the body? For starters, physical sensation. Think about the goosebumps on your skin when you hear your favorite song, or the taste of perfectly ripe mango. Can a digital simulation fully recreate that? Even if you code in every nerve ending, every sensory input, will your digital self experience them in the same way? Or will there always be something missing, something ineffable about the way your body grounds you in the world? Neurologists talk about the body as an extension of the brain, not just a vessel it rides around in. There's a constant feedback loop, your brain tells your muscles to move, your body sends information back, hot, cold, tired, exhilarated. Even your emotions are embodied. You feel anxiety in your gut, excitement in your chest, love in the warmth of a hug. Strip all that away, and what are you left with? Let's take it even further. Imagine you do upload, and your digital mind wakes up. You exist in a virtual city, or maybe a digital field where you can fly, change your appearance, do anything you want. Sounds awesome, until you realize that every experience is mediated by code, or maybe by whoever built the server. Is that real freedom? Or just a new kind of limitation? Think about relationships, too. Our social connections are filtered through our bodies, eye contact, touch, laughter, the simple act of breaking bread together. If your body's gone, are your relationships quite the same? Maybe you could send a digital hug or simulate a handshake, but is the meaning intact, or is it just a copy, a facsimile? Would you, in a virtual body, really know what it means to hold someone's hand after a long, hard day? On the other hand, there are people who see the body as a set of chains to be broken. Chronic pain sufferers, people with disabilities, even athletes sidelined by injury, many dream of the day they could transcend their biological limits. For them, mind uploading might feel like liberation, finally able to do what their bodies denied them. And let's not forget, your biological body itself is temporary. Aging, disease, and ultimately death are built-in features. With a digital substrate, you could potentially back yourself up, reboot, or restore to an earlier version, like loading a saved game. That sounds appealing, right? Yet, the question is, are you still you if you no longer need sleep, food, or the biological cycles that anchor you to reality? Let's bring it back to a concrete example, social media. Right now, we curate digital versions of ourselves, our Instagram photos, our tweets, our voice notes. But is that really us, or just a projection? If you've ever stumbled across a years-old post and felt a disconnect, did I really think that was funny? Imagine how your relationship with your digital self might feel over centuries. Will your sense of self fracture, or will you find new ways to grow? Now, let's consider how different this would be for various people. For some, the idea of leaving the body behind is exciting, almost spiritual, shedding the ephemeral for the eternal. For others, it's deeply unnerving. It feels like erasing the thing that makes you, you. Our body is how we relate to the world, how we know we're alive. So, will the body become irrelevant? I don't think so, not completely. Maybe our baseline will shift. Maybe, for some activities, the virtual will become our main stage, and the body will fade into the background. But I suspect we'll still crave authentic, embodied experiences. Even if you can remix your digital self infinitely, there's something about the real thing, about sitting in the sun and feeling its warmth, or running until your lungs burst, that might never be fully replaced. Let's not underestimate the role of community either. Our shared rituals, meals, dances, even mourning together, are rooted in the body. As we gain new ways to connect and express ourselves, it's likely we'll invent new embodied experiences, maybe blending the physical and digital. Think AR concerts where you dance at home but feel the bass in your bones, or biofeedback suits that sync physical sensations with digital adventures. Ultimately, the singularity, this moment where intelligence explodes past our wildest imagination, won't erase the need for bodies. It'll just give us options. It doesn't have to be a binary choice. The true revolution may be in our ability to fluidly move between worlds, embodied when we want, digital when we need, each space expanding what it means to be alive. And as we approach this future, it's on us, all of us, to ask these questions, to debate, to experiment, and to hold on to what makes us beautifully, unpredictably human. If you found this thought-provoking, and you want to keep questioning the shape of the future with me, hit that subscribe button and join the conversation. The singularity isn't just about technology, it's about us, together, finding our place in whatever comes next. Thanks for listening.